Hi guys, it's Mona here from Your Yoga with Mona, and welcome to today's Yin Yoga sequence. It's beginner friendly, no props necessary, so all you need is yourself and your mat. Don't forget to subscribe to Yoga Vila's channel and to like this video to stay up to date with the series. Once you're ready, we'll meet on the mat. Come to the center of your mat, sitting in butterfly pose, soles of the feet together, knees out heavy, spine tall. Take a deep inhale, filling up your lungs. And as you exhale, lower the head slowly, all the way into a forward fold, placing the forearms down in front of you. Let the head be heavy, the knees be heavy. Release any tension you have in your back. Relax anything you're not using. On your next inhale, slowly roll back up, sitting tall. And then push your feet forward slightly, about a foot. Exhale, fold back over. Deepen the stretch as you exhale, letting go of everything. You feel the stretch in your outer legs, lower back, maybe in your neck and shoulders if you're holding tension. Send your breath to where it hurts, to where it aches, or where you feel tightness. On your next inhale, slowly roll back up, knees come together, and position yourself so you can slowly lower yourself back down onto your back. Legs straight out in front of you, spine long against your mat. Take your left knee into your chest, pulling it towards you with your hands. And take it over to the right side. Gaze and left arm to the left for a spinal twist. Aiming to keep both shoulder blades in contact with the mat. Knee aiming for the floor. On the next inhale, return to center. Pull that knee in once more. Bring the right knee up to bent. And then straighten the left leg up, supporting your leg behind the thigh. Breathe into this hamstring stretch. Taking a reclined pigeon here, place the left ankle on the right knee and then bring the right knee into the chest, pulling with your hands behind your thigh. Make sure your spine is long, in contact with the mat. Shoulders are relaxed. And breathe into the glutes where it's tight. Lowering the right foot back down to the mat, you just take the weight of the legs to the right. So now the left foot is down on the floor. An option here to pull the left ankle further towards your hips to deepen the stretch. Relax anything else you're not using. Your shoulders, your ankles. Coming back to center, taking the right leg straight in front of you, keeping the left ankle on the right knee. And then bring the right foot back up, knee bent. Cross the legs like you're sitting at a desk, and then take the weight of your legs to the left. Gaze and arms to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Lower your legs back down to the mat in a neutral position. Take the right knee this time into the chest. And then with the left hand, pull it over the left hand side. Gaze and arm to the right for a spinal twist. Return to center. Bend the left leg and we'll take the right leg straight. Hands behind the knee. As you exhale, try and pull that leg closer towards your chest. As you exhale, lower the right ankle onto the left knee and bring that knee in for a reclined pigeon stretch. Remind your spine to be tall and connected with your mat. Let go of any tension in your shoulders, in your face, and even in your ankles. And breathe into where you feel the tightness. Release your foot down and then take the weight of your legs over to the left, placing the right foot flat on the ground. Option here to bring that ankle closer to your hip for a deeper stretch. Returning back to center, lower the left leg down, and take it back up to front. Press the legs fully, and take the weight of the legs over to the right. Gaze and arm to the left. aim for your knees to be heavy, but keeping your shoulder blades in contact with the mat. Inhale, engage your core muscles and return to center. Lower the legs into a neutral position. Take both the knees in, hug them, bring them to your forehead. Introduce some small rocking motions to massage your lower back. Option here to take the knees wide, opening the hips. You can stay here or follow me into Happy Baby, grabbing the insides of the feet or big toes, knees on the outside of your elbows, and you can find stillness here or take some movement side to side. Reminding your spine to be tall, long and connected with the mat. Let go of your feet, bring your feet to the mat and keeping the knees bent, let them drop to the left side. Arms can be out by your side at shoulder height for support. Just drop the knees to the other side, letting them fall with their own weight. No force needed. Bring the knees in, rock yourself up. Position yourself in the center of your mat and you sit in a position that's comfortable for you, maybe Siddhasana, easy pose, or any cross-legged variation. Inhale, sit up tall, and then exhale, forward fold, stretching your arms in front of you, hands towards the end of your mat. Make sure both sitting bones remain in contact with the floor and reach your hands far away from you. And walk your hands over to the left, placing your forehead on your knee to deepen the stretch in your hip region and lower back. Every exhale, try and let go even more, releasing any tension, releasing anything you're holding on to. Walk your hands past center all the way over to the right, placing forehead on your right knee. Exhale, focus on releasing everything you're holding on to. And sinking deeper in this stretch. Walk your hands back to center one last time. And slowly rolling back up on the inhale. Switch your legs over so you can stretch evenly on both sides. Take the forward fold. You may notice a difference in your stretch where you feel the tightness or if it feels easier. You may have one side that's tighter and needs a little more stretching than the other side. Walk your hands around to the right this time, placing your forehead on the right knee. And walk through center to the left side. Aiming for your belly button to sit on your thigh. Coming back to center for one last time. Placing your weight forward into your forearms, untucking the legs and sitting in a wide stance child pose or wide-legged child pose. Toes still meet, but knees are slightly wider than hip width distance. Arms coming forward, stretching in front of you. Sink heavy into your hips. Then, placing your weight on your forearms, untuck your toes, hips to the sky for a quick dolphin pose. As we transition now into puppy pose, so staying on your knees under hips, arms stretching forward, creating a nice stretch in your back. Now it can sometimes be awkward where to place your head, so either your forehead down on the mat, or a cheek, or a chin. Find a position that's comfortable for you. Sitting back onto our feet, take the knees out wider this time. You may want to go horizontal on your mat, so your knees stay on the mat for softening. And placing your weight on your forearms and elbows. Head in line with your spine. Opening the hips here. See if you can sink further down on each exhale. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Soles of the feet together, knees out in a diamond shape. And then place your hands on top of one another and take your forehead to rest on your hands. Your feet may be slightly raised off the ground, and the weight of your feet will be helping opening your hips. Again, send the breath where you feel tightness or any difficulty. Lifting your legs and your arms and chest off the floor, engaging your back muscles here. Gaze down. And placing your hands underneath your lower ribs. Inhale, pull forward and up to Cobra or upward facing dog. Lower yourself back down. Taking the arms back behind you, legs off the floor, engaging your glutes and your back muscles. Gaze down. Release. Placing the hands on the mat by your ribs. Inhale, pull forward to upward dog. Tuck the toes under, push back to downward facing dog. Take the left leg into the sky, folding the knee and placing that knee in between your hands. Sitting tall here in half pigeon. Option to stay here, or on the exhale, fold over into sleeping swan. You can stay rested on your forearms or take your forehead to your hands. Sending the breath to where it's tight, relaxing deeper on every exhale. Placing the hands down firmly, return to down dog. And we take the right leg this time, folding at the knee, placing it in between your hands, sinking the hips down to the mat, chest forward and up. Long deep inhale. Exhale, placing the forearms in front of you, folding into sleeping swan. Bring your focus to the tight areas and exhale into that area. Relaxing deeper into the stretch. Pushing yourself back up, back to downward dog. Take a calf stretch, pressing through the balls of your feet. Coming onto all fours, hands onto shoulders, knees onto hips. Take a thread the needle as we raise our left arm to the sky, threading it through the gap between our right shoulder and hip. Really stretch through. Option here to extend your right arm forward alongside your head. Returning to all fours, repeat on the other side. Inhale, take the right arm up high. Exhale, spread it through. Option again to extend the left arm here alongside your head. Inhale, return to tabletop position. Tuck your toes and sit your weight back on your heels, giving your feet, the balls of your feet and your toes a good stretch. Push with your hands if necessary to deepen the stretch further. Bring the left knee in front of you, and you want your lower leg to be parallel to your hips, so you want your knee in a 90-degree angle. And then fold over on the exhale, placing the forearms down in front of your shins. Back leg is bent, hip is open. Find a position that's comfortable for you, and then lower your forehead to your hands. You may be more over to your knee, you may even be more over to your foot, or you may be, as I am in the video, directly in front. Inhale, come sit tall, and then just switch your legs over, changing to the other side. Find the angle that's comfortable for you, where you feel a nice stretch, and then fully relax over, forehead to hands. Again, you're aiming for your belly button to be resting on your thigh. We take a couple of rocks on our back here before we transition through butterfly pose and tucking our legs behind us. And sitting in garland pose. Our hips should feel nice and open now, so we enjoy the moment here, feeling grounded, pushing our knees out, hips are heavy, spine is tall. Placing the hands down in front of you, stepping back to down dog. Chaturanga flow. Inhale to up dog or cobra. And then lower yourself back down on your front. Taking the left arm out to the side in cactus. And then take the right leg over to the left side. Introducing a stretch in your pectoral muscles, opening your shoulders. Exhale, return to center and switch sides. If you can, place your foot flat on the floor, knee pointing up towards the sky, to deepen the stretch further. Exhale, release. Inhale to Cobra or Sphinx pose. And then lower yourself back down on the exhale. Rest your head on your hands as they lay in front of you. Release here, letting go of any tension. Relaxing your shoulders, the backs of your legs, your joints. That's all of our asanas for this sequence. So you can really let go of everything now. Take a big stretch. Stretch for the legs, stretch for your back, for your arms. Stretch how you need to. Take yourself onto your back. Find a position that's comfortable, or some movement you'd like to invite back into your body. Totally up to you. Maybe you like to keep moving or lay furthermore in Shavasana. This does end our practice today of our Yin Yoga sequence. Thank you so much for coming to today's practice. Namaste. Have a good day.